Since our birth in the Garden of Eden, mankind has killed and destroyed, plundered and pillaged in the name of God. But in the spirit of man, history repeats itself. The past reveals the consistency of our character. Time after time, people after people, we fall. Every human civilization until this point has ended in utter ruin and death. And just as before, we fail to see encroaching death, which now appears to knock on our very door.
And who might you be?
Hi, Sam Marlowe, Desert Sun reporter.
A reporter. So sorry you had to drive all the way out here.
Beg your pardon?
Well, what information could I possibly have that you would find either interesting or relevant?
Look, Mr.
Dr. Oppenheimer.
Dr. Oppenheimer, I've already come all this way, so I'll just keep asking questions until I can get an answer to one.
You have 3 minutes.
All right. Now, what kind of facility is this?
Weapons effects testing.
Weapons effects testing. And what specifically do you mean by weapons effects testing?
It's a result of thermonuclear radiation on the environment, the terrain, organisms, and various flora.
The nearest town is only 45 minutes away, and the type of research conducted here sounds anything but beneficial to the town citizens.
Look, Mr. Marlowe, this site was constructed here due to the subterranean structure. All testing is performed in a very safe, very controlled, underground situation.
So you're saying that there is absolutely no safety compromises to the citizens in the area?
It's these very sites that keep the Reds inside the Soviet Union. All of us are much safer because of the work being done right here. That's all the time I have, Mr. Marlowe. I'm sure you have a nice long drive back. Good day to you, sir.
I think I hold.
And the Lord saw how great mankind's wickedness had become, and that every inclination of their thought was only evil. So the Lord said, I will wipe mankind from the face of the earth, for I am grieved that I have made them.
We've got to get to the church! To the church!
Venom.
Sam, what are you doing here? I thought you would have hightailed it out of here.
Haven't you heard? The pass is blocked. Whatever that thing was knocked a good ton of tree and rubble across the road. Listen, Denim, I need your help.
Well, we'll just have to wait it out. Won't be long before the army gets here.
They're not coming. No one's coming. Think about it, Denim. Haven't you wondered why this place isn't already crawling with military personnel or government aid?
I'm not following you, Sam. What are you trying to say?
What do you think caused this? Do you think a creature that huge has just been roaming around here and just now decides to make an appearance? No, Denim. This isn't natural. We did this.
I think you've really lost your marbles this time, Sam. I'm leaving. And I'm gonna get you some help.
Just shut up! Now you've got to listen to me. Yesterday I was at this site about an hour outside of town.
Well, what site?
There's a nuclear testing facility right in our own backyard, and this monster is linked. There isn't going to be any outside help. This was a United States of America sponsored mistake. Whatever was going on at that facility wasn't ever meant to draw attention in the first place. How How are they going to send the guns we need if this mess strictly doesn't exist? Prove it.
I can't fix it! I can't fix it! How did this happen? How did this happen? I created a monster!
My God, he's lost it.
What happened, Doc? Huh? We need your help. Pull yourself together, damn it!
We pretended we were God, yet we were reminded of our own mortality. We're cursed, diseased, wretched, and our plague is human nature.
Sam, you better come take a look at this.
My God. This thing is bigger than the Manhattan Project.
No, Sam. Leave him.
We have perverted the very earth that God has placed in our keep. We kill, we destroy, we plunder, we pillage, all in the name of God, but in the spirit of man.
So that's what they've been doing out there in that desert laboratory.
Sheriff O'Brien, there's got to be something we can do about this. You've got to help us.
You know, I've seen my fair share of three-eared rabbit while out hunting in that there desert. You think those scientists out there are the cause of all of this?
Well, Sheriff, that's definitely a possibility, but we're not looking for rabbit stew tonight.
You know what they say, if it looked like a rabbit, it waddled like a rabbit, and it screamed like a rabbit. We must be looking for one thing. Bearded dragon.
I think you pretty much hit the nail on the head, Sheriff. But like Sam said, how do we kill this thing?
You know, the answer to that is the same answer for almost all things in life. Dynamite. I confiscated this dynamite from some drunken construction workers a few weeks ago.
I think that'll do it.
Well, boys, there it is. We've got to kill that lizard before it gets back to the city.
Stand back, gentlemen. I'll take care of this.
What's he doing? He's going to get himself killed.
Hey there, dragon! Eat me! Eat me!
Well, boys, looks like we just saved our town.
And you got your big story.
No, Denham? I don't think so.
Well, what do you mean? What about the files, the facility?
Whatever was going on in that facility and whatever was in those files can't do any good in human hands.
We gotta destroy those files.
He's right.
But what about the facility itself? All that evidence?
My God. We've got to destroy the facility too. But how?
The answer to that is the same to most things in life.